Let's style. Today we are going to be doing some gorgeous vintage details and let's do some bridal stuff. All right, we are going to be using some opera glasses, some mixtures of mixed metals with some vintage dishes. I know a lot of times your brides don't have a lot of details, but we're going to solve that problem today, right now. Must have dish, classic silver. This also comes in a gold finish, and we're just going to start with this. This is going to be our building block. All right, up next, we're going to use our bride's shoes. Now, depending on what kind of shoes you have, is how you're going to lay them out. These have a beautiful silk detail, so I'm going to put them up here. They're going to be peeking out of the shot, and again, I'm going to stagger them just like this. We're going to have this coming down a little bit more. It's kind of going to anchor our frame, and we're going to do a little bit of tweaking as I set the stage, but as you can see, I already am starting to form a diagonal line in my viewfinder. The eye loves a diagonal line. That is a key component of creating a dynamic flat lay. Up next, we're going to use our ribbon. So a lot of times I start with my ribbon, but this we're doing a little bit different. We're going to use a classic ivory. You can't go wrong with ivory. And again, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to style on this diagonal. If you're left, you are naturally going to probably want to style this way, and it'll make styling so much easier. A little pro tip for you there. We're just going to work it up here. Again, continuing with that gorgeous diagonal line. Next, we're going to layer this dish. Now, you could put it in here directly. However, the eye likes dimension. Dimension is going to make your flat lays pop. Floralizer. I like the acrylic blocks, but let's say you don't have one. Floralizers, depending on what the weight of your element is, are another great alternative. I'm going to put this down here because I'm going to offset this dish. Gorgeous matte dusty blue going with that overall theme. And then I'm going to use this dreamy navy triple slat. I've already preloaded my rings in. Take an extra second though to just check. Make sure that your rings are all centered. And then I'm going to put that in the center of my dish. Up next, another gorgeous vintage element. This is another way to make your flat lays different from your competition, stand out, enhance your portfolio. Opera glasses, petite little silver pair, and I'm going to put them on that same diagonal line over here. And as you're doing your flat lays, you're going to have to tweak things a little bit. I try not to touch the ribbon because when it comes off the spool, that is usually the best it's going to look. As you can see, I have the line here. It's kind of mimicking the same line as the shoes. We're almost done our flat lay. We only have a few more elements. I'm going to layer in the bride's earrings. These are a little bit oversized. They're super fun, but even if your bride had a more petite pair, still perfect. And I'm going to use another dish. You know I love dishes. I'm going to put this dish here, and I'm creating a different diagonal line going this way. I'm going to put, I think, one earring in here, and another one nesting, kind of filling this negative space. I might pull, yep, we're gonna pull that down a little bit, pull the ribbon down. Bride's necklace, classic, beautiful pearl detail. Again, trying to make things organic. Follow that same line, creating diagonal. All right, I feel pretty good about it. We've got a diagonal line going this way, another diagonal line going that way. The most important element, which is your bride's ring, is in the center of the shot. We are pretty much done. I'm going to peek at these details now. You could take your shot. We've done this in 5 minutes. No florals needed, and you've brought all the elements. Another one of my favorite layering pieces must-haves are these little pearls. They're not perfect for everybody, but this totally needs them. Bride has pearls, gives that like romantic pop. So we're just gonna layer some in. The styling pearls are in 3 different sizes, perfect for creating dimension. And I'm just going to ping pong them around. organic shapes, filling in some of the spots. I know sometimes you don't have time, so your flat lay could have been done without this detail. But again, if you're looking to take your portfolio to the next level, these little details are what is gonna do it. So sometimes less is more. I like more is more. And I'm just looking at the different sizes that I have, trying to do some smalls, some mediums. Don't overthink it. Just kind of randomly place them around. When you take your shot, sometimes the pearls, you might need to move a little bit, but I'm loving this flat lay. It stuck to my finger. Okay, maybe a few more. All right, we're done. We are at 7 minutes. I talked to you the whole time, so truthfully, it's probably less than that. I really need to get a little timer as we're doing this. Thank you so much for styling with me. I am Jamie from Champagne and Grit. All of these flat lay props are available in the shop, and drop a comment. Let me know what you want me to style next. I'm so happy you're here. I can't wait to see what you style.